I'm back in the kitchen. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. It's time for breakfast. Instagram Live is on, but I don't know what's going on. And I don't, whatever. It's time for breakfast. 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 It's breakfast time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time, y'all. Time. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, ha, ha, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. I'm back in the kitchen. It's breakfast time. Oh, there you go. Gina Nicole Brown's in the house. But hey, before I get started, I gotta get these shoulders covered. I gotta get these shoulders covered. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Hallelujah. Yeah. Let me go ahead and put this apron on. Now, this is just really for outside show. Because let me tell y'all, this breakfast is not going to be an extravagant experience. What it's going to be is what you want it to be. I just love you. I just love you. I can't see. You're the finest thing I've seen. Oh, my life. You bring me joy for breakfast. You bring me breakfast. You bring me breakfast. Yeah. You bring me breakfast. So yeah, I am gonna make an easy breakfast. Oh, all right, thank you. It's good to have somebody on YouTube because okay, my Habs broadcast on Facebook, YouTube Live, Twitch. Um, did I say Facebook? So it's and it sends a link to Twitter. I cannot get it to hook up with with Instagram. So therein lies one of the big issues that I do have, and so it's good to have somebody on YouTube. Because you know YouTube be like a ghost town unless you already have a 500,000 followers. Like my stuff don't get seen by nobody. Nobody. No, nobody. Yeah, yeah. Nobody. No, no, nobody can care for me. You can care for me. You can care for me. You can care for me. That's a song called Nobody. It's off of the first album that the Jackson 5 did. Diana Ross presents the Jackson 5 on Motown Records. If it comes to you, you better find him another. Ooh, take me, baby. You my desire, honey. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. People be sleeping on Jermaine, young Jermaine. I'm like, did y'all not hear that young man? He sound like a little man, too. He sound like a little man, and Michael sound, it sound like a bunch of 5 little men. So, yeah, y'all. So, as I had said in the past, I've not been on because I had a little surgery, got a tooth extracted, and my mouth has been hurting, so I didn't have it within me to go talking. You know, I'm like, I can't be talking. It hurts. You know, I'm actually finally in a place where I'm not hurting so much. Don't hurt me again. Don't hurt me again. So of course, the other thing I couldn't drink hot stuff and all that. I still can't drink hot stuff until I go back on Tuesday. So I gotta have my caffeine. So what I've been doing is iced coffee. Now I know some people who are in the room right now who have a problem with iced coffee, but I'm like, I like coffee. I prefer it hot, but you know, in a bind, I will do some iced coffee, which is what I'm doing now. But I still got to have it in my Rick Younger Show mug. So yeah. So we got to test the theory to see if everything tastes better in Rick Younger Show mug. Let me see what that. Ooh, that good coffee. It still works, y'all. The Rick Younger Show mug will work. Whatever's in the Rick Younger Show mug tastes better. Everything tastes better. So, iced coffee in a Rick Younger Show mug. Do your thing. Do that thing, baby. But hey, y'all, we got a few people in here that I have not given their shout out yet. Gina Nicole Brown is up in here. Gina, Gina, I kissed you once and then I felt so wonderful, so very wonderful. Let's do it over again. Look at you, oh, look at you. So fresh, so free, so fine. Look at me, oh, look at me. I can't believe I am such a lucky guy to have Gina. Oh, Gina. Yeah, yeah. And Tanya's in the house. Light of the world, shine on me. Love is the answer. Shine on us all, set us free. Love is the answer. That's Todd Rundgren, who just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I thought about you when I saw that. And also, Tanya, thank you for your constant support. If I had a Patreon, I'm sure she would be a subscriber. So she does her own form of Patreon love, and I appreciate that. Don't ever want to take it for granted. Don't take me for granted. Yeah, yeah. So I'm in the kitchen. Here's what I'm gonna do. The other night, I used my air fryer, made some delicious pork chops. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna warm up one of those pork chops and I'm gonna have some eggs with it. So it's gonna be eggs and pork chops. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Eggs and pork chops, or should I do al fresco sausage and eggs? I don't know. I'm gonna do the pork chop. So basically, I'm here just to spend time with you because it ain't gonna take time, hardly any time at all, to fix this meal that I'm gonna fix. So, how long we hang out is dependent upon how long y'all want to hang out. So, yeah. So yeah, it's like one thing about when your mouth hurts. It's like the thing is, I'm not, it's on this side, so I got to eat on this side, but that's also the side of my meat catching tooth. So after a while, this side starts to hurt, and you're like, oh man. One thing that has been good though is grapes. Nice, cool grapes have been sitting in the refrigerator. Oh my, so soothing and juicy and delicious. The only thing is, you eat the grapes up real fast. Now you ain't got no more grapes. Isn't that life? You can't have your grapes and eat them too. You gotta eat the grapes, or you gotta add the grapes. You can't have them and eat them. You gotta do one or the other. I never understood you can't have your cake and eat it too. I was like, well, what are you talking about? I'm having the cake. Oh, but you mean if I have the cake and it stays intact, I can't eat it. And if I eat it, I can't have it because it's no longer in the present. It's a thing of the past. It's gone. Now, also, I do want to say, if you are watching me on Instagram and there's any type of technical difficulties, feel free to check me out on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch. Twitch. That's my sign language. I got sign language ministry going on. That was Twitch. Oh my goodness. Or you can just go to Haps app. So anyway, so I'm gonna have some eggs with my pork chops. Another thing that's good, because obviously soft foods are good. And delicious apple sauce. I got these Mott's Granny Smith, no sugar added applesauce. Applesauce the way it was intended. Delicious. So yeah, that's 0 points. So this is going to be a 4-point breakfast. So that's something to consider, right? Am I right? Okay. So let me see. That's a percussion lip bite. All the drummers, they biting that lip, man. So yeah, got my eggs, got my chops. Let me show y'all this chop. Let me show you this chop of mine. Gonna show you this chop of mine. Oh, we're complaining about the things you ain't got and the things you got. You want me to go out and get it for? Girl, I can't be in two places at one time. Ah, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Girl, you think you lonely now? Who, tonight? You're going to be extra lonely. Because something about being alone at night is worse. It's the worst of all. Wait until tonight. When you think somebody should be all up on you and touching you, and you're alone, then it's even worse. It's one thing to be alone in the daytime. You got the sun to keep you warm. You can, go out in the street and pretend that you with other people, though you're not really with them, but you can kind of just walk and join them in the crowd and laugh along. And they're like, why are you laughing? You don't even know us. Hey, you like, mind your business. But at night, when you're laid up there by yourself, you're like, damn it, I should have treated Bobby better. That's what Bobby say. That's what Bobby say. See, woman, you thought that you was going to just not. You thought you were going to be fine doing what you want to do. And now you done found out otherwise. I'm going to put this, I'm a presentation of the chop. Look at this 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 chop. That's the look at this chop then. Look at this chop. Look at this chop. Look at this chop. Look at this chop. Take a look at this chop. Gotta take a look at these chops now. So my Instagram just closed out all on its own. It said, man, forget you. You don't know me. You don't live my life. And it's something when your Instagram just decide that it's got a mind of its own. Like, don't nobody tell me what to do. I'm Instagram. I do what I want to do. You do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Up in here telling me, I tell you. I'm like, why are you so belligerent? Why don't you mind your business? Whoa, it don't have to be like that, man. You don't have to be like that. He's like, man, I wish somebody would. I wish somebody would. So yeah. So I'm gonna put the chop on the plate. Chop on the plate. Chop on the plate. Chop on the plate. When you're on the top, there's no back you can really go but down. And what's a 7 square? Rick James produced that. It has a Rick James sound. In my house. See, you got a Rick James sound. When I came home last night, you were there to make love to me. You went fast asleep. Went fast asleep. Like, oh, he come. She was like not even asleep. She heard him coming in the door, and she got to sleep fast. She went fast asleep. He went fast asleep. She wouldn't even talk to him. She said, I'm so crazy. Coming home intoxicated. I said, just wanna love you. Come on, baby, just wanna love you. Cause that's why I'm so elated. Come on now, give it to me, baby. Just give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funk. Say what? Give me that stuff, that funk, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me the stuff. That sweet funk. Oh, come on. Yep, the boom brandy, the boom brandy. That's a traditional Rick James. So, how is everybody? Everybody good? Because it's not a lot of interaction going on. I'm like, am I talking to myself or am I going crazy? It's like, I'm so crazy. Come on, baby. Just want to love you. That's all I want is to love you. I just want to love you. Well, then go ahead then. Do it. Don't make me do it. Now, one of the keys when using the microwave, so as not to have a nasty inside of your microwave, you got to cover up your stuff. It's a good rule of thumb. Yeah, Rick James or something, right? It's like it's really interesting when people have a sound, and it's like a lot of times you like, it's like you look up, you're like, oh my goodness, that did sound just like a Rick James song. You get thrown off because different people are singing to the music. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. Yeah. She like to party all the time. I like, girl, do you know that you are partying too much? You like to party all the time. And I'm just like, girl, you don't stop partying so much. I need you to take a break. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, girl. Okay. All right. We'll go ahead. I'm going to put a couple minutes on this chop while I start to prepare my eggs. Pork chop and eggs. Simple, y'all, especially when the pork chop is already made. They're like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. It was another. What was the other? Standing on the side. We want the funk. We want the funk. We want the funk. We want the funk. The funk. Yeah. Now, back when the Temptations reunion tour came about, it was the '80s, and you had groups like the Temptations who would wear like tuxedos when they performed, but then you have people like Prince and Rick James who wear thigh-high boots, open shirts, and blouses. Blouses. Ain't nothing wrong if you a man in a blouse. Own that blouse. Like, man, this ain't no shirt, this a blouse. Matter of fact, I want you to get offended if you're a man in the '80s with a blouse on and the guy called your blouse a shirt. Man, this ain't no shirt, it's a blouse. Call it what it is, man. Don't you be bad-mouthing my blouses. Blouse. Now, blouse is one of those words that you don't think of how funny it sounds until you say it a few times by itself. Also, you got to remember that sometimes when you're wearing a regular shirt, sometimes you got to blouse it out so you don't look all tight. Blouse that out, man. Come on, you look tight. Cause like you can always tell when a kid goes to the bathroom and does the and poops, cause he comes back out and his clothes be real tight. It was like, you know what, you were bloused out a second ago, went to that bathroom, and now that shirt is in there tucked real tight. Blouse it out. That's one of the tricks you learn as you get older, so that people don't know that you went to the bathroom and pooped. Cause that was like a thing back in elementary school. You did not want anybody to think that you pooped at school. Look, man, don't be telling nobody I'm in here pooping, man. You try to confide in whoever was in the bathroom and hope that they were nice enough to keep your secret. That usually did not work because elementary school kids are cruel. And who doesn't like a good poop joke, especially if it's at the expense of someone else? So yeah, yeah. Roderick tried to get me to tell. Roderick said, "Don't tell that he was in there pooping." But guess what? Roderick was in there pooping. Roderick is pooping in school. Here you come now. What were you doing in there, Roderick? I was minding my business. You in there pooping? Look at your shirt. Oh, wait a minute. You bloused out. My bad. I thought Roderick was in there pooping. See, that's how you get over it. I was in there pooping. In case y'all wondering, who the hell is Roderick? That's me. You know, because in elementary school, you get called by your full name. That was on the roll. I think these days, there's more of an acceptance of nicknames in school. But when I was a kid, you went by your full name in school. Didn't matter if everybody in the neighborhood, if you went to your own school and you went to school with people you lived near, and they knew you at home as Ricky. At school, you was Roderick. Like Frog. Frog, I did not know that Frog's name was Troy until he was in kindergarten with my cousin Nikki. I was like, what? Your name is Troy, Frog? I thought your name was Frog, Frog. Frog, why you had me thinking your name was Frog? I didn't see nothing wrong with the name Frog. Come to find out he got named Frog because he wore glasses like straight out the womb. He wore glasses so it kind of looked like a frog because the glasses make your eyes look bigger like you're a frog. So that's how he got the nickname Frog. Let me tell you something though. Frog was a nice guy. He didn't want no trouble from nobody. He was actually short. He was a small dude, but he could really play ball. And Frog didn't want no trouble from nobody. But Frog would fight you if you did something to his glasses because he knew if he broke his glasses, that he then had to deal with his mother. And Frog's mother was tough. He's like, oh, snap. And Frog, and if you broke his glasses and Frog had to go deal with his mother, he was telling on you. And then his mother was coming out to deal with you. Why are you knocking off Frog's glasses? I don't be paying money for these glasses for you to be knocking them off. You had not knocked Frog's glasses off no more. And so eventually Frog got a sports band. She got tired of that. She said, look, Frog, you gonna wear this with a band because ain't nobody trying to go buy new glasses all the time. And I mean, like Rory's been wearing glasses for a long time, but Rory lives in an era where they have nice, fashionable glasses. Now, when I was little, man, glasses were ugly. Kids did not have fashionable frames. Look at that. Pork chop and eggs, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. But that's what made the world go round. The ups and downs I can't myself. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round. Go, go. All right, it's time to do the cleanup. Then I'm gonna be on my way. All right, all right. I feel a riot coming on. Round and around and around. People make the world go round. Brr, 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 brr. My love, I'll never find the words, my love, to tell you how I feel, my love. Mere words could not explain. Precious love, you held my life within your hand, created everything I am, taught me how to live again. Boo goo 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 goo. Only you care when I needed a friend. Believed in me through thick and thin. This song is for you, filled with gratitude and love. Ooh, God bless you. You make me feel brand new. For God blessed me with you. You make me feel brand new. I sing this song for you. Make me feel brand new. Go, 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 go. My love. Yeah, that's a concept from the 70s, feeling brand new. People don't, that's not something that's talked about in music anymore. It's like, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. See, brand new. I feel like I'm fresh out the box because of her. I'll never be untrue. Let me say since, baby, since we've been together, loving you forever is what I need. That's one thing that I think when I like, one thing about recorded music, it kind of, you know, I got it, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess neutralizes everyone. Like, I think, of course, Al Green, you hear him on albums and you're like, oh man, that guy can sing. But you have not really felt Al Green singing until you see Al Green live. It's like, oh yeah, because they create levels with stuff. So they level stuff out so it all blends in together. But like Al Green live, it's like, man, you ain't heard Al Green until you heard him live. To this day, I would tell anybody the best version of Change Gonna Come I've ever heard is Al Green singing it live. You know, obviously I never got a chance to see Sam Cooke sing it live because he died very soon after he recorded the song. So I don't even know. So it's not like it ever became something that was a staple of his live show. Which, by the way, I heard that Sam Cooke's live show was really something. Of course, you come from that church experience where all your performances are live. That's the other thing. Back in the day, you had so many opportunities to perform live before you ever got into a studio. So, all the people who got a chance to get into the studios because people heard them sing live, like, hey, we need to record that. Whereas today, you can totally seek out the opportunity to record yourself and people can be like, "Ooh, she's cute," or "He's good looking," and "Ooh, look at his abs." Like we can, people can say, "Ooh, I can sell that package," and they're like, "Okay, can you sing? All right, you sing good enough." It's like, whereas before it was like, that's why you used to have more ugly singers back in the day, because people used to get the opportunity based on solely on if they could sing, and not and how they look did not weigh into the equation. It's like, and it's a lot of good looking singers over the years, and obviously there's still a lot of good looking people who are very talented. It's like, but these days it's harder to get a deal if you're not good looking. They were like, "Ooh, those are some nice songs, ugly person with musical ability. You want to sell them so that this pretty person can sing them?" You know, or if you're not good looking, you gotta get a whole bunch of hits by other people, and then they like, "Ooh, this is the guy who wrote the hits for that person. You should check him out." And so that's how it goes these days. That's how love goes. You gotta reap just what you sow. Hey. So let me show y'all this breakfast. Let me show you one last time this delicious breakfast of mine. Say you love me. Pork chop and eggs, y'all. Pork chop and eggs. So on my agenda today is I think I'm going to do some laundry because that's got to happen. I think I'm going to do it. And going to go pick up Rory from school. We're going to have some father-son time, hanging out with me and the boy. I might get a haircut today. If not, I'm getting one tomorrow. Just going to fade it up around here. I'm letting it grow again. I look back on the pictures when it was longer. I was like, "Oh, that look nice. I look nice with some hair on my head." Yeah. So, okay, people. So I want to just say, good being back in the kitchen with y'all. Let's not be strangers. So yeah. Also, like I keep telling people, make sure you just go check me out in my various on my various social media timelines. At Rick Younger on Twitter, Instagram. I don't do a lot on Snapchat, but I'm over there. If you over there and I'm over there, holla at me. YouTube.com/Rick Younger, which also I broadcast from. YouTube.com/The Rick Younger Show. YouTube.com/Rick Younger is the one that I'm active on, but YouTube.com/The Rick Younger Show exists. And, there's Facebook.com/Rick Younger page. You can always find me on Facebook by searching Rick Younger. I have 2 personal pages and the Rick Younger page. Feel free to connect with me there if that's your choosing. Or Google me. I'm the first 6 to 10 pages of Rick Younger on Google. And also you can find wonderful Rick Younger Show memorabilia at cafepress.com/Rick Younger Show. So just want to say, y'all know how we do because we have been doing it since 2016. That's right. We're speaking positive things in our lives. We're saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmations: I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend. And I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to just say it. I got to get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do and make it happen. So I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, do, do, do. Spread love. The truth is not disguised. I said love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. All right. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. Only he can save my life, and only he can hear my cry. I want to thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer I give to only you. I know it can't compare to the gift from you. You gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say amen. Oh, Father, 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 I say amen. Ooh. All right, y'all. I'll catch you later.